Hi everyone, it is Jess and welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for being here today. Let's talk about my April TBR. So it is April and I'm very excited because it is my birthday month. My birthday is on the 27th and I'm even more excited because I will be in London for my birthday. Me and my boyfriend are going to London for 5 days at the end of April. And we have been planning this trip since January, and I'm so excited. I'm looking forward to doing loads of book shopping in London because I did that last year and it was so much fun. But I'm also excited because I have a lot of really cool sounding books that I want to read this month, and I say this every single month, but it is true. And it's quite an ambitious TBR this month actually because there are a lot of books that I am trying to get through. I've got books that are on my spring TBR priority list, and there's a lot of like fantasies that I am still trying to trudge my way through. I've tried to keep it to like 8 books or something. But I don't know how this month is going to go. I did really well in March. I read about 10 books in March. So if I can keep that momentum going, I will be very happy. But these are the books that I'm going to stick to. And then we'll see what else happens throughout the month. I'm going to take my glasses off. I don't know why I'm wearing them on my head. They're not sunglasses. But yeah, let's just get on with the TBR and let's start with the book that I am planning to read for the Buzzwordathon. So the buzzword for April is to read a book with a big or little word in the title, or words that are similar to big or little. So like small or long or tall or short, things like that. So I have gone with The Long Way to a Small Angry Planet. This is by Becky Chambers. This is the first book in the Wayfarer series, and I have been wanting to read this for such a long time now. I've heard incredible things about this. This is a sci-fi series. I know that it has a very diverse cast of characters, and the characters are apparently the best thing about this series. That's what I've heard. I don't really know anything else about it other than that. But I know it's about a woman who joins the crew on a ship called the Wayfarer, and they're traveling to the corners of the galaxy, and that's all I know about it. But really looking forward to this. If I like it as much as I think I will, I'll probably end up binging the series. Just because I feel like I'm missing out on a lot of things with this one. Next, I want to get to The Burning God by R.F. Kuang. So this is book 3 in the Poppy War trilogy. I finished The Dragon Republic the other week, and oh my gosh, it was incredible. So I'm expecting really great things from this. I'm not going to tell you what it's about because I don't want to spoil the first 2 books for you if you haven't read them. But it is a Chinese inspired fantasy following this girl called Rin, who in the first book she left home and joined a military school, and there's a lot of elements of shamanism in this book and Chinese mythology, and yeah, I was really impressed by the Poppy War. So this is definitely on my priority list this month for sure. Another fantasy that I would like to read actually is Crooked Kingdom by Leigh Bardugo. So this is the second book in the Six of Crows duology. I actually read Six of Crows about a year ago now, so it's been a big gap between me getting to this next book and reading the last one, but I'm ready for it and I have it on my Kindle, so I'm probably going to read it when I'm in London because I'm not planning to take any physical books with me. I'm just going to take my e-reader and use that, and I'm really looking forward to this one because I really enjoyed Six of Crows. It was definitely my favourite Leigh Bardugo book by far at the moment, and I just love all of the characters. I think they're so much fun, and yeah, I know I'm gonna love this one. Hopefully I will love it just as much, but we'll have to wait and see. A bit of non-fiction, and I would like to read Women Don't Owe You Pretty. This is by Florence Given. This is the small edition. Look how cute that is. It is such a cute little book. It's only like 80 something pages, like 88 pages. This is without all of the artwork and illustrations that are in the original, but it's still like the same content. I reckon this is obviously going to be a very quick read for me, but I've heard really, really interesting things about this. This is a book that kind of challenges the outdated narratives that are supplied to us by the patriarchy. So I want to read some more feminist non-fiction, and I think this will be a good place to start. Another short book that is on my TBR for this month is No One Is Talking About This by Patricia Lockwood. This could be a very hit or miss book for me. It could go either way because this is literary fiction. I'm not a huge fan of literary, but I say I'm not a huge fan, but I am getting into it slowly. I just have to find the topics that I'm interested in for me to enjoy it. But this kind of like centers on themes of like social media and what it does to you, how it affects your life and things like that. This was like nominated for an award, or it won an award, I can't remember, but a lot of people have enjoyed this, but I have also heard some negative things about it, so I'm interested to see where I fit on the scale. But I love this cover. Look how pretty this cover is. And because it's spring now, I'm just getting out all of the pretty covers, all of the pretty pinks. We're gonna go with it. So yeah, let's move on to this one. Detransition Baby by Tori Peters. This is another really popular literary fiction that everyone has been raving about, and I feel like I'm missing out. So this is about a character called Reese who is in a relationship with a trans woman called Amy, and then Amy ends up detransitioning back to Ames and has an affair with someone that they work with, ends up getting them pregnant, and it's about how the three of them deal with it. And I'm very interested in this one because detransition stories are not that heard of, and I think it's a very important subject to address because it does happen. It's just not talked about a lot. So I'm very interested in what this book has to say. So the last two books on my TBR for April have come from the library. So the first one is The Vegetarian by Han Kang. So this is about a woman who gives up meat. She has a husband, he works in an office, and yeah, she interrupts their marriage by seeking a more plant-like existence and commits a shocking act of subversion. She refuses to eat meat. Thus begins a disturbing and thrilling psychological drama about taboo, desire, rebellion, and fantasy. And I have no idea what that entails. But again, this is one that I have seen around quite a lot. It's been on my radar for quite a while, ever since I've been looking into reading more translated fiction. And I'm very intrigued by it. Han Kang is a Korean author, and I'm very keen to read more works by Korean authors. So I'm interested to see what this one is like. And I was very impressed that my library had a copy actually. I found it by chance, and I'm very happy about that. And then lastly, I picked up The Waiter by A.J. Chowdhury. So this is a relatively new release. I think it came out like last year. I'm not sure when, but I know it came out in 2021. I'd never heard of this book or this author, but I was drawn to it because of the cover. Look how gorgeous that cover is. It is just beautiful. But this is the first in a crime series. about someone called Rakesh Sharma, whose body is found in a swimming pool. I don't know if it's about a waiter in a restaurant or if it's about someone who's waiting. I'm not really sure, but I will find out when I read this. But yeah, it's a good old murder mystery. What more could I want? I love a good murder mystery. This book won the Harvill Secker Bloody Scotland Crime Writing Award. So it sounds very promising. Someone reached out to me on Instagram and told me that they have read this and it was really good. So yeah, looking forward to that one. All right, guys, that's my stack for April. Hopefully I will be able to get to all of these. I'm pretty sure that I will. I've been on a roll lately and I just want to keep that momentum going, like I said, and I'm very excited for all of these, and I think I'm going to devour all of them, hopefully. So if I get all of these read, I will probably try and squeeze in a few more. I don't know how the month is going to go. Like I said, I'm in London at the end of this month and it's going to be a very busy few days. So I want to try and get all of my reading in the 3 weeks before then. But yeah, thanks for watching. I'm going to wrap this video up here. Feel free to let me know if you've read any of the books that I've talked about in today's video and what you thought of them, because as always, I love to hear what you guys have to say. You can leave a cheeky thumbs up if you like this video, because it really helps with my channel. You can also subscribe and you can hit the bell button so you will be notified every single time I upload. And having said all of that, I will see you all in my next video very soon. Bye, guys.